you guys hear that?
What?
I swear I just heard something.
What did you hear?
I think someone just hit play.
Turn my headphones on.
What?
I'm so sorry, man. That sucks to hear that people are being affected so negatively, even though they put their ass out on the line to make sure that things are still getting done, especially right now.
Yeah.
It's just not fair.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. But what about you? How was your week?
My week was fine. Just work, Game Boys, podcast. That's about it. Kids.
Work.
You know, same thing, different day.
Nice. I love that regularity with you.
Huh?
I like that regularity.
Thanks. It's new. I'm still getting used to it. How about you, Kev?
Same old. I didn't really have much going on. My job was closed all week, so I've just been chilling at home. Did one whole round of golf, and other than that, I've just been chilling.
Nice.
Why you guys been closed all week?
So we close 3 times a year. One in April for spring break. For a week in August, the second full week of August every year for a summer break, and either a week or 2 weeks for Christmas, depending on how the calendar falls.
That's fucking awesome.
God, that is amazing.
I love privatized healthcare.
It's a nice little reset.
After being in mouths all day.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sweet.
So,
yeah. All right, guys, what we drinking tonight?
I'm back to my Lucy Juicy IPA. Just because it's been a hot one, and you know, liquor makes you sweat. Well, it makes me sweat at least. So like I just chilling with cold beer.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah, I'm trying.
How about you, Kev?
I'm double dipping, so I have coffee. Mm-hmm. Which is just like one of those instant coffees. I don't even know what brand it was. I just took a spoonful, threw it in a mug, brought it upstairs. And then I have a double shot of good old Woodford's.
Hell yeah. That old well water.
Yeah.
I didn't see you as an instant coffee guy. I thought you'd be like so opposed to that.
I mean, I didn't have time to make a pot, but...
Fair enough.
You know...
I mean, like that's my. I'm not a huge coffee snob. I like good coffee, but I'll drink shit coffee. But like, instant coffee. Like, there's only a couple places that could do it right. Like Nescafe, they could do it right.
It's definitely not of choice, but we're out of Nespresso pods, so yeah,
that's some bullshit. What you need to do is get yourself a cold brew pitcher, like what I have.
I don't like cold brew.
You tripping? Less acidity, more caffeine. It's the best.
I don't need caffeine. I like hot drinks. I could drink hot water.
This is true. You did used to drink hot water when we were doing these like in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It bothers me not one bit.
Okay. Oh shit. What you got, Mikey?
I'm back on red wine, guys.
Oh, you're back on red wine. I had a good red wine yesterday. What was it called? It was like a I've seen the brand before. I think it was Menage a Trois.
How is that?
It is not bad for being like I wouldn't say cheap. It's not like oak leaf or anything like that. But like for being like one of those, it's right up there with Barefoot in terms of price. But it was like really good. It was it was called like a dark blend. And it looked like fucking blood in a cup. It was so good. It had like, it was like a Malbec. It had that peppery kind of thing to it, but it was also kind of sweet. Delicious.
No, I'm drinking a Fetzer.
Ooh, I've heard of that.
Fetzer's Anthony's Hill Dark Bold Blend. It's pretty good. It's not too tart. It's not too dry. It's got a little sweetness to it. It's pretty good.
Nice.
It's mellow.
That's good. Everyone's mellowed out right now.
All right, guys. So we are watching The Producers this evening.
Oh, I'm so excited! It's so full to
magical musical. It's such a good comedy musical. I love this movie. It's from beginning to end. Huh?
Go ahead, Mikey.
No, you're good. From beginning to end, it's just like a good set pace. Mm-hmm. Like I don't feel like I'm being drawn out. I don't feel like it's dragged on for too long in any of the scenes. Honestly, it's just good comedy fun to me.
Yes, it's hilarious. I was thinking about possibly doing the German accents for the entire show, so I might fall in and out of it, so we'll see. But there's definitely going to be some parts where I want to be German, because being a German is part of the whole fucking movie.
Wow. Okay. Kev, what'd you think?
Who's Kevin? Ooh, what did you think?
Kev.
Fucking garbage! I hated it. Oh my
bastard.
god, it was so hard to get through this fucking piece of shit movie. Don't you ever criticize anything I fucking suggest.
What are you talking
for the
about?
rest of our shows.
No,
this
that's not how this
was
works.
Did not like
bottom
this.
of the fucking barrel.
Wait till you hear about how awesome this movie is.
Wait till
Wow.
you hear
All
about
the-
this revenue.
Yeah.
It
the
will
revenue.
back me up.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Wow,
It's-
Kev really did not like this one.
Garbage.
I knew he wasn't gonna like it. I didn't think he was gonna hate it.
I was
I didn't know he
expecting.
was
I
gonna
don't. I don't mind musicals. Musicals are fine.
Yes,
But
I know
this
it's not
one?
because it's a musical.
This one, ugh.
Like, when did this came out in 2005? Okay. Okay.
I'm actually a little bit surprised. I didn't think that
honestly-
Kevin would hate it that much.
I wonder if he'd like the original.
I mean, if he doesn't like this one, he's definitely not gonna like the original.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit different. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
It's older. It's definitely older.
Well,
We're talking
the-
about like almost a 40-year difference. He's
well,
not gonna like it.
but in the original was also not a musical too.
Regardless, I don't think he'll like it.
Fair, but well, you're alone, Kev. But I think this is fucking hilarious. It's awesome. I love everyone in it. It's great.
You know, to everyone their own opinion. At least you
Yeah.
can say he saw it.
Yeah. Like that's what this is. It isn't the name of the show. Isn't Kev seen it and loved it?
No.
But he has
No.
seen it now, so we've done our job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But that being said, what would you guys have called this film?
I mean, obviously, I would have called it "Springtime for Hitler."
Hmm.
But I don't think they would have been able to call it that because you can't have Hitler be in the title of a name. Well, at this time, now we have Jojo. Well, even Jojo Rabbit didn't have Hitler in the name, and it's all
Yeah.
about Hitler. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would have called this. I would have called this "Springtime for Hitler."
Okay, what about you, Kev?
Don't bother. A terrible way to spend 2 hours.
You
Good
can
Lord.
throw as much shade as you want.
I don't know.
I'm surprised that you hated this so much. What did you hate so much about this?
all of it. There was like very few scenes that I actually got a good laugh at. There
Oh
was
my God.
I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the movie at all.
I don't understand.
I am so surprised by that, to be honest.
I mean, like, because I thought that, like, I thought you would have thought it was, like, I thought you would at least thought it was funny, especially considering the voices. I thought the voices would have made you be like, hold up.
That's one of like the best things about this because they're so on point with everything.
Yes.
The reactions that they have and the voice, like you said, the voice choices that they made in those instances.
Well,
it just
even-
seems so perfectly measured out.
When we get to cast, I'll have some questions for Kev. But, like, yeah, like, this, to me, this, well, all right. Mikey, when was the first time you saw it?
Right after it came out of theaters.
Okay.
So God, you know what? I'll say probably in 2007, 2008.
Okay. I was even further along than that. I think I was like, my first time seeing it had to be in like 2013, and I didn't really pay attention to it. It was like around that time. And the next time I saw it was maybe 2 years later. And it's been, in my mind ever since. Like, I don't really watch it regularly, but every time I do, I love it. It brings a joy to my face. Just like Rocky. Like, I don't watch Rocky all the time, but whenever I do, it's fucking awesome.
I agree with that because this is one of those movies that I could sit down and watch, not caring what point in time I'm at in my life.
No.
But it's like, oh shit, the producers are on.
Yeah, exactly. I'll watch this. I can watch this.
Yeah. But we can get into that in a little bit. Let's go over the cast real quick.
Okay.
All right, so we got Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, Uma Thurman, Will Ferrell, Gary Beach, Roger Bart, Elin Essel, Michael McKean, David Huddleston, Deborah Monk, Andrea Martin, John Lovitz, Bryn Dowling, Meg Gillantine. Yeah, why not? Kevin Legon, Ray Wills, Marilyn Sakal, Brad Oscar, Tori Ross, Brent Barrett, Peter Bartlett, Jim Borstelman, Kathy Fitzgerald, Jai Rodriguez, Mike Jackson, yeah, and a bunch of background characters.
Okay. Kevin.
Like First Nighter was a bunch of them.
Do you know any of those names?
Nope.
All right, and this is actually because you're a huge Disney fan, right?
I like Disney movies.
Matthew Broderick was adult Simba. And Nathan Lane was Timon.
That doesn't make me like this anymore.
I was just saying you find that interesting. I wasn't trying to make you like the movie more. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give you, here to edutain.
Ooh, damn, that's tight.
Yeah, and Roger Bart, who plays like the...
There we go. There's the reaction.
Yeah,
I'll edit the other part of the shitty sense of
I'm not going to like the movie anymore.
Give a fuck. Lion King, suck my balls, don't care.
Give a fuck. But and Roger Bart, who plays like the short-haired gay guy in the director's house, the one who answers the phone, he was the singing voice of Hercules in the Disney movie Hercules.
I did not know that. That's really interesting.
I found that out like while I was doing my shit, and like like all of these people like just. And while we're on this part, just a couple of notes that I had. Originally, Martin Short was going to be who was he going to be? Martin Short was going to be Leah. He was going to be Booth, who Matthew Broderick ended up getting. And after he had to turn it down because like he had to turn it down for some reason. But after this, it came out and it got released back into, production in LA. Martin Short picked it back up and he did the show run for that. And the original choice for, Eula, who Uma Thurman plays, was Nicole Kidman. Matthew Broderick and Nicole Kidman were both working on Stepford Wives at the time. And he was just like, hey, you want to be in the producers? And she was like, fuck yeah! But then she like went back and realized that she was already scheduled to film 2 movies at the time. She was like, I just can't. I'm working myself to death. So yeah, that's like pretty much.
I feel like the cast that they have now is massively strong. Like they're all familiar faces to me and to you, obviously. And unfortunately for Kevin, nobody's familiar to you at all.
Well, Uma Thurman, you should at least recognize her from like Pulp Fiction or
Batman.
Kill Bill, Batman. No,
I don't know why that came to mind.
No, that was
which Batman film are you talking about?
That's Michelle Pfeiffer.
No idea.
That was Michelle Pfeiffer. But the only people that didn't do this show at all on stage, like everyone in this show, performed in one way or another on stage. Like they did it on stage at some point. The only people who didn't were Will Ferrell and Uma Thurman. Every person you see, every character you see, even the judge
at one point in time
did work the producer. Yes, on stage
or worked on stage,
or either on Broadway or in on the West Coast. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Then let's go over revenue, since Kevin seems to be so set on saying that the money is where the mouth is, so to speak.
But just to be fair, we've put out a bunch of movies and a couple musicals that did shitty, but they're still in the what is it called? Like the basically the time capsule for awesome movies and musicals.
Yeah, the Remember Me Hall of Fame.
That's the white people. Please don't forget us Hall of Fame because there's no black people on the fucking board.
Oh my God!
Good Lord, Kevin!
You've never even seen the list.
I haven't, and I don't care.
Oh my God! What happened to you today? Why are you so grouchy?
I don't know. It's been
You're
this
in a
way
mood
all
right now.
day. It's been this way all day.
No, he said he's been like this all day.
It might have been the movie that did it.
No.
You know what? No, I think at this point you were just mad about something else. Did you wake up wrong?
You woke
You have
up
a
wrong.
crink in your neck?
It was a beautiful day.
Did your golf session not go the way that you planned?
Oh, did you bomb?
I didn't
your
golf
more than
today. I
usual?
was supposed to golf this evening, which I had to cancel because of Jared's phone.
Oh well.
Oh, so you're mad at Jared?
No,
what else is new? Oh, good.
But
revenue.
Yeah, budget.
Revenue, money.
Budget of $45 million.
Ooh.
Seems a little high for a musical, but okay.
Well, I mean, think about how many people you got to pay, how long the filming for a musical takes, and they filmed this in New York. They didn't want to at first because the taxes were so high, but they were going to film it in Toronto. But the director, the screenplay writer, Mel Brooks, said he didn't want to do it in Toronto because, quote, the bagels were too smushy.
Jesus.
That's just
the Jewish.
dumb.
Yeah.
Kev, how do we do opening weekend?
Opening weekend?
Yeah.
$154,000.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no.
That's awesome.
154,000?
I mean, you can get the $590 if you want the full figure.
No, it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
Good
So, domestic, it did 19.4 million. That's
okay.
Rounding up, trying to be friendly to them. And international, it did 18.7, rounding up to be friendly to them. Worldwide, it did $38 million.
Damn.
So they did not make their money back.
So what they did, they literally did the movie. They did the plot of the movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's kind of ironic.
Yes. They knew it was going to bomb, but they probably just fucking tacked on all these fucking wild expenses that now they're never going to have to, come up to.
So basically,
keep the cash and bail. They wrote a movie about what they were doing.
Mel Brooks and the other screenplay writer walked away with like $8 million.
So maybe if we would have focused, we would have realized the con that we were watching.
My God. Oh
Kevin, get the fuck out of here with that.
That was last week. But you know what's funny? While you were making that joke, I just stole your AirPods. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Pay attention. Focus.
Can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't have AirPods.
Oh God, he's got AirPods and he can't hear us. Oh God, that's hilarious. But damn, I didn't think it was going to do that bad, honestly. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised it did so poorly as well.
That's crazy.
Favorite scene circle, but this evening, instead of doing a favorite scene, we're going to go ahead and do favorite musical selection.
I'm sure Kev is going to kill this. You know what, Kev, you go first.
Please.
Oh, no problem. None. Fucking
That's
none.
None of them.
You gotta pick
not
one.
a single.
Not a single song.
If I had, no. The only if you want to give a fucking a single song scene that was like, oh, okay, it would be the one where he's in jail because the lights came out of nowhere. Other than that,
oh my God,
fuck them all.
Oh wow. Those perfect spotlights in the jail cell.
Yeah, that was funny. That shit was funny
awesome.
because the fucking lights just popped on out of nowhere.
Drama.
Okay.
Just straight up drama.
How about you, Jared?
It was a toss up for me because I love Springtime for Hitler just because of the there's been that GIF circulating through the internet ever since this came out of Hitler like doing the gay like sort of like thing when the pink light hits him. And I always think that's fucking hilarious. That's like the funniest thing in the world. But I'm gonna go with Haben Sie gehört, das Deutschland, which is what Will Ferrell sings when he's on stage.
Did you practice that?
No.
Great job.
Like I was in cabaret. It was a lot of German pronunciations, but that was also because like I love it because I looked up. I wanted to find out what the fuck he was saying, and everything I found was just like this doesn't make any sense in any kind of German. Like there were Germans who were just like even the title is bad. Like it's like
so it is like a fake. Is it a completely fake song then?
It's a completely fake song. Like, cause he's like, it doesn't mean a thing unless it has that you can sneak and stocks and sauerkraut. Like, he says sauerkraut.
Yeah.
And then I also the part where he goes, key change! And like the person, like, highlights him and then changes the key. Oh, so funny. Anything that makes fun of Nazis, shows Nazis dying, anything that is just like being negative towards the Nazis, I fucking love. I don't care. Except for Iron
Okay.
Sky. That movie was fucking shit.
Never saw it.
Don't.
Okay.
What about you?
So, my favorite song was actually Keep It Gay.
Keep it gay. Like, I was gonna
Shit
think,
is just fucking hysterical.
I was
like-
gonna, Steph, and then like, last but not least, the lighting designer, Stephanie, she's like, keep it gay.
Yay.
And then like, when she's like, what does it need?
Gay.
It needs tits. I was just like, fuck yeah. She gets it.
Yeah, exactly.
She gets it. But
No,
but yeah,
I think
that's a good
that
one.
entire scene
So
from
good.
beginning to end, that's one of my top favorites.
And it's
Without
honest-
it poking too much fun at actual gay people.
Yes, and I think that is another thing to sort of like go off of what Kev was saying. This movie does exactly what the musical did. This is a movie about this is a musical about a movie, about a play, about a musical, about a play.
Yeah.
That's what this whole thing is, like this weird Inception thing. But like everything about it being like just annoying enough, just offensive enough. Like it's got
My
Nazis.
reaction
It's
is
making
what
fun
their
of gay
goal
people.
was.
Yeah, like yeah, essentially, like you would give like yeah, they would get the money from you and you'd hate them, but like we would be the reason why they would go to jail. Essentially, me and Mikey, we'd be like, that was fucking great, and you'd be like, we're fucking bull. You would have walked out in the first half of the musical The Springtime for Hitler and not have seen gay Hitler and got to laugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been how that would have went down. But like, no, that's a good choice, Mikey. I love that song.
All right, then let's go over awards real quick. So, out of 18 nominations,
Okay.
over under 15.
Under
Ooh,
3.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit it on the head. 15.
Sorry, guys. We are having one win out of 18 nominations.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Can
And the
I-
win
can I
goes
guess
for supporting actor of the year, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick got it.
Yep.
I would have sworn Nathan Lane would have got it.
No, man.
I would have thought
That's
the
pretty
grandma would have got it.
She
You
did
thought
get
what,
it.
Kev?
I don't know.
She did get it. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
He fucked them. He fucked all those old ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up, Jared.
He had sex with those old women.
All right. Anyways, most hated scene. Kevin, now when I say most hated scene, you have to at least pick one. You can't say
The whole
entire
movie.
damn thing. There has to be at least one segment that you were just aggravated with.
Let's see. We can go at 40 minutes and 30 seconds with the whole rooftop song.
Good Lord.
Oh, what?
Or
Clap, clap.
you can
Clap, clap.
I think what start like yeah, man, this movie I just hated it. So then we can go the 12-minute mark with the whole blue blanket scene. Both of
Oh my
those
god, I
scenes
love that scene.
equally got on my
Oh,
fucking nerves.
He was so annoying. Give me my blanket.
I feel like
Give me my blanket.
Kevin's minute marker madness is going to be really bad tonight.
Oh, it's just gonna be
No,
just to be him roasting
it's
the movie.
actually unfortunately brief. 'Cause
Oh,
I
I'm
try
I'm
to
surprised. I thought you would have pinpointed everything that you did hate about this.
So he was just trying to get fucking through it.
I always pinpoint things that I like about movies. There's very few times where I'm pinpointing shit that I dislike.
That's how I usually like. I'm the opposite usually. Like I'll pinpoint all the
Yeah.
bullshit.
And that's why it's a little short. But I made a most hated list because I was expecting for me to have more scenes.
All right,
But at
let's
that
go through the
point-
list.
No. That
You
was
made
the
a
whole-
most hated list.
That's why I started it, but then I only had those two scenes, so I was like, damn, I thought I was gonna have more, but
Oh, wow. Well, at least we have a new segment for future episodes. Anyway,
Yes.
Jared, how about you?
Honestly, it was really hard for me to pick, but like, if I were to like pinpoint it to one scene, it'd be like at 1 hour and 12 minutes and like 35 seconds. It's right before the I Saw Her Face song. I thought the love story was kind of unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
Like there wasn't really a point to it. It didn't really mean anything in the end. Like she was literally just in the show. Like, and they cut out songs to keep this song in, which is kind of weird, but Yeah, like that would probably be the one thing. My one complaint is just how they put they put attention into this when it could have been like the song about him fucking those old ladies is supposed to be a lot longer and a lot more graphic.
Graphic?
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, so it was weird that that would be my only complaint. You know, I love Uma Thurman. I love looking at her, but you know, didn't need it.
She's okay. Do you happen to have an idea of how many songs they did cut out from this?
I know of 2 for sure. Like there was a song, like they shortened the song about the old ladies, and there was a song that was supposed to be right before, like right at the beginning, right when Leo opens the door, or right when he's knocking on Bialystok's door. There was a song that's supposed to introduce Max, and so you know who the fuck he was going to, and they cut that out. But I'm sure there were more, you know, I mean, cause like, if you can't keep it all in, it's already 2 hours long.
Yeah, which actually I find surprising because every time I watch this film, it doesn't feel like 2 hours to me.
Yeah,
it probably felt like 5 hours to Kevin, but
yeah,
we can just skip over that part. I actually did not have a hated scene out of this because this is one of my favorite films. Like, I love this movie. As I told you before, I could sit down and watch this whenever.
Really
it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me. It can bother you all you fucking want, Kev. I don't give a shit.
You like Will Smith. No one cares what you think. You'll be lucky if you get a Kev seen it again.
Although, can I say something real quick? I will say this. Have you guys seen the preview for the new Fresh Prince?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yes,
I fucking hate it.
Watch me too.
I hate it.
Mike,
you hate it.
You get rid of Joffrey. You have them wearing Meek Mill's apparel all over the fucking place. And why is it dark and gritty? Why not make another comedy? It could be funny again. And why is it Will Smith, Uncle Phil?
Wow. Because they can't afford him. What about you, Kev? Very true. Did you see it?
I actually rewatched it this morning, so it's kind of funny you brought that up.
Yeah, it's kind of it's weird how that came about.
Well, no, because I saw it about 2 days ago for the first time.
Me too.
Oh, so I saw the full, like, I saw it before, but then I saw it again this morning, and I was just like,
Yeah.
Like, I'd watch it just because of what it is, but I would not expect it to be any good.
I don't expect it to be good at all. Like, it's like very, very, like, it's super topical for one. Like, that whole, like, I'm pretty sure the cop has a knee on his neck in the fucking trailer. But, like, it was... But at first I thought it was cool. Because seeing the theme song play out in a dark and gritty way was really cool. But then as I saw, I was like, oh, it just stays dark and gritty the whole time. I don't know. I feel as though... I don't think there's going to be a movie out of it. I think he was just like, it was like an art project kind of thing.
No. Apparently it already got greenlit by, I think, CBS Studios or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, somebody did greenlight it.
Oh my God, no! I saw, and there's a video.
If it's CBS or NBC.
There's a video online there's a video on YouTube of Will Smith talking to the director about it. I haven't watched it because I don't care what he thinks. He'll probably say yes to it just so we can get paid. But yeah, like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird.
Okay. Do we have a favorite character, guys?
I liked Leo.
Okay.
I liked Leo. I was gonna pick Will Ferrell, but that's easy. That's cheap. But at first, when I was watching it again I think when I watched it today, I decided that I was gonna go with Matthew Broderick's character Leo, just because of that scene that Kevin hated, where he's just like, my blanket, like he's just screaming. I was like, that is so fucking funny. He was just being as fucking off the wall as possible, and I've never seen him be that way before. Because Kev, have you seen Godzilla, the original? Well, not the original, the 2000 Godzilla.
No.
Matthew Broderick's in that too, and it's really fucking good. But
he's really terrible. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
That is the worst Godzilla ever made.
Worse than the original Godzilla, where it's just a man in a costume?
I would rather watch that than the one from 2000 with Matthew Broderick. Absolutely.
Anyway, I liked Matthew Broderick's character in that movie too because like he had like this whole he was like not emotional at all. Like he's usually pretty level-headed, and then just seeing him like being really, really anxious and just awkward as fuck, I thought it was hilarious. So I'm gonna go with Matthew Broderick.
Okay. How about you, Kev?
No, please don't push me.
Oh my God.
Okay, never mind then. So
We're gonna have a show.
I actually
It was
picked a
rough.
character. I'm not gonna bother you about it. If you don't want to pick one, then don't.
One of the old ladies. Just give it to one of the old ladies.
I bet you would give it to one of those old ladies, just like Max did.
If they take care of this student loan debt, you never know.
Wow.
You got the checky? You got the checky?
Who got the checky? Where's the checky?
Let's play young, hung, stable boy and milkmaid.
First I will take your milk, and then I will take your virginity. Come on, that's good shit.
I loved it.
God.
I loved it. I liked it.
I liked it too. My favorite character out of this, who didn't get that much screen time, was actually Roger Bart.
Roger
Played
Bart.
as Carmen Gia. Like, I just like the way that he portrayed that character. He did
was
a very,
hilarious.
very good job.
When he gets
Yes.
off the phone and he goes to the door and he does that little like jump and then he like grabs his back. I'm
Hurts
like,
his
that's
back. Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Like, all his, like, little mannerisms and stuff like that. And even, like, when it came to, like, writing down on a piece of paper, like, the idea that they had for the play, and he gave him, like, that nasty stare, like, bitch, I got it. Stop fucking checking my shit. Like, I don't need you eyeballing what the fuck I'm doing. It was just, like, little segments that, like that just made me a little happy.
Oh god, yes. I completely understand.
That leads us right into final facts.
The thing about this musical is that a lot of the facts line up with the movie because Mel Brooks did both. So, not as many that I wanted to put into because I already had like a page off of just things with the musical itself. So I'm gonna try to keep it. I didn't go crazy like I normally do. So I only got 2 pages of notes today. But
Oh man.
you know, man, I know you're fucking pissed, but one of the things about it that I thought was interesting is Mel Brooks, when he was designing the music for it, he doesn't know how to write music or anything like that. So what he would do is like he'd have the song in his head and he'd hum it into a tape recorder. And then he'd give it to his friend who was musically inclined and could write music. And they listened to the tape recorder and wrote the music off of just him humming it. So he has
That's
like
one way of getting around it.
that is definitely an easy way to get around it, especially when you're trying to cut corners to make this movie flop so that you can take all that money. But another little thing that I thought was kind of funny, Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick's stars in the Walk of Fame are right next to each other. And a lot of the extras in this movie too were not actors at all. Like they were actually people who donated to the movie. And one of the perks of donating to get the movie made was that you get cast as an extra. So but this is the thing, as opposed to just extras get paid. Extras usually do get paid for their time. So instead, they had people pay to be extras. I thought that was fucking crazy. And I was just like, these rich fucks.
Yeah, it's wild.
Nathan Lane's comb over that he has, like that weird haircut, he actually shaved the top of his head to get that comb over right because he didn't trust that it would look good on a wig. He was just like, nah, I'll just fucking cut it off. Yeah, he cut his head off.
He cut his head off.
His hair. You know what I fucking meant, Kevin. 35 minutes and 13 seconds. I don't know if you guys are going to remember this, but you remember, I think it was like last week or maybe the week before, I was talking about that story of a guy who turns into a cockroach.
Yeah.
That is the story.
Yeah, they mentioned that in this film.
It's Kafka's The Metamorphosis. I couldn't remember the name of it, but that was it. Like, he was just like, he woke up one day with the horrible realization that he was a cockroach. And he turns like, too good, and throws it.
Yeah.
I was just like, God damn it. I knew it. So yes, I wrote that down because I'm like, I told you guys I wasn't fucking crazy. That's a real book. It's by Frank Kafka. And on to what you said about Roger Bart's character, yes.
Yeah.
I timed it. It's 23 seconds.
Thank you.
And my last little bit, hour 41 minutes, and I've just put it at hour 41 right on the dot. When they're arguing, and he says I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he says like, you weren't a man, you were a mouse. And he says, I hate you. And he says double. That was a callback to a movie that Nathan Lane did called Mousetrap, where he was trying to catch a mouse in a house, and him and his brother they would say, I hate you. And they go double.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. That makes sense now.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of
my
these,
head.
most of the facts that I found were really either just callbacks to movies that these people have done in the past, or callback to the original show or the Broadway production. Like, that's why, like, a lot of them couldn't go in, because I'm like, you had to have been there. You gotta be in the room where it happens. Which reminds me, have you seen Hamilton yet, Mikey?
No.
You'll never be in the room where it happens.
Next question.
You are trash. You are trash. You need to watch that fucking movie.
Fine, I'll watch the fucking movie this week. God.
Do it. But
Fine. I will literally put it on tonight after I put the kids to bed.
Nice. But that's all I got for facts. Yes, and now I'm satisfied.
All right, good.
I'm
Rotten
satisfied,
Tomatoes, guys.
May you always. Oh, sorry.
No.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Right. Yes, Rotten Tomatoes. Out of 10, over under 3.
I'm gonna go over 5. 5.2.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's out of 10. That's right.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll go over, and I'll give it a 4.09.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're at 5.
Oh,
damn it.
Point.
Mm-hmm.
7.2.
Ooh.
Almost good.
If I would have got it, I would have like elected to keep the show going just to torment.
I would have applauded you and turned my phone off.
Oh God!
Damn. Your hate, God.
If there was ever a night I wanted us to get this right, it was this one.
Oh my God! I didn't even
Can't
hate
wait
Bad
to get
Boys.
the personal score.
I didn't even hate Bad Boys this much.
We can talk about that later. Let's go to audience score. Audience score out of 5, over under 2.
Going over 4.2.
Over 393.
3.93.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Point
Mm-hmm.
5.2.
Motherfucker.
So not that.
So good.
I think it's a very good film. Which leads us right into personal score. If it's all right, I'm gonna go first for personal score. Like I said, I like this movie. I'll watch it whenever it comes on.
Right.
I gave it a 9.2.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I give it a solid 9.
Oh my God.
I love everything about this musical. Like the cast, like just it's fucking hilarious. And after researching all of this stuff, I'm like, this movie is the story of this movie is just like the story of the movie. Like it's like the story of making the movie is the movie. Like it's crazy. It's awesome. It made me love it more actually.
I like it. I agree with you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Kevin.
3.99 because my favorite number is 4 and it doesn't get that.
Oh my God! Why'd you give it a 4.01 or something?
It doesn't deserve to be above it.
You wrote
Because he doesn't want to get it higher. That's why.
Well, maybe don't
He
have
doesn't
such a
wanna go
low.
up.
Don't give it such a low. Have such a low favorite number. My favorite number is 13.
Okay, but 1 plus 3 is 4, so it's actually 4. So eat a bag.
No,
of
it's a completely different fucking number. Don't get on numerological on me, you fucking witch.
Hey, too late.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All right, guys. That brings us into Kevin's Minute Marker Madness.
Madness. Minute Marker Madness. Actually, it should be more like if it was going to be for Kevin, it'd be like...
Wah, wah, wah. So I will give the opening scene some love. It was a little annoying, but they had a nice little funny part when Minute Marker Madness was it at 2 minutes and 20 seconds roughly.
Mm-hmm.
When the doors open and they trample over the ladies. So it's actually 2:25 to be exact. So, all right, there you go. 3 minutes, very, very, very quickly right behind it, is when they were looking at, we've seen shit, but never like this.
That was fucking awesome.
That was good.
And also another, just real quick, since we're here, there actually was a Hamlet play that bombed in a night. It was called Rockabye Hamlet, and it was considered so terrible that it was never made again. I thought that was funny.
All right. 8:54 is the end of the scene where the grandma is just leaving the office, and I was like, this motherfucker's a savage. He will do anything for his money.
He's just like, fucking bitch.
Yeah. Scene right after that, 9 minutes and 33 seconds. Yeah. Shut up! I'm having a rhetorical conversation. Solid line. Scene following shortly up after that was my 12-minute most hated blue blanket scene. And then we go all the way to the 40 minutes and 30-second rooftop song, which I wish they would have just jumped off. And then we jump forward to 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 35 seconds. I think I just fucked my computer up because it went down to 9 minutes. So I don't have the scene in front of me. La, 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 la. La. It says, even though we're sitting down. Oh, that scene. See, all I gotta do is read my notes and I know what it is.
Oh, even though we're sitting down, we're giving a standing ovation.
Yes.
Come on, that's funny.
That was funny. Good line. Yeah, I thought that was, and then they crossed their legs like, yeah, solid.
Okay.
1 hour, 28 minutes, 35 seconds. It's when they're like, good luck.
Yes, I love that.
When he chucked the shit out of that black cat into that fucking.
Oh my god! The laughing pigeons, the sound of the black cat, and something else. They were voiced by Mel Brooks.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Yes, he did those sounds. I was like, the screaming cats. That was Mel Brooks.
I love scenes that disrespect cats.
Kick a cat. Do it.
Damn.
Did you?
Go
ahead.
What's up?
No, go ahead.
I was just jumping to another scene, so if it's on topic, don't do it.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one I had was 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 20 seconds. It's the jail scene right when the lights come on. I definitely was not expecting those to come on. Like, that just caught me by surprise, and great job. I'm just watching, and then, like, out of nowhere, it's like, bam! And da, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, man. Broadway. Stage
so
performance. Hit that shit out of the park.
So, lastly, it was at 1:56. These idiots fucking bumping into running into the courthouse. Like, everybody in there is going fucking crazy. The goddamn grandmas are all like, they're about to lose it. They're yeah. I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
It's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Did you see?
Because everyone can hear that music. That's why.
Did you guys see the post-credit scene?
Can't
No.
remember.
Definitely did not.
Well, there's a fun little, like, you don't have to watch it, but there's a fun little post-credit scene at the end with Roger Bart and the other guy. And,
yeah.
yeah, and at the very end, Mel Brooks pops his head out between these, like, chicks. It was actually pretty cool. I love that. I wasn't sure if anybody else knew about that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Just making sure. You got any more, Kev?
That concludes this week's Mini Marker Madness.
Actually, no, but no, like, it was actually, it's weird. Like, all of your Minute Market Madness I thought was going to be terrible, but it's actually, like, it was good stuff. Like, it was actually, like, the funny
No, it
shit.
sounded like he liked certain things about it, so that counts.
Yeah. Basically, this could have been a movie. It could have been a short for him. Like, could have been, like, 20 minutes, and he would have loved it.
Yeah. I basically gave it like half a point for each note.
You are generous.
So, and then I rounded up because it should have been 3.5. So I gave it $3.99. Thought that was nice.
Because it gave you more than 4. Gotcha.
You're so sweet.
You're so thoughtful.
Yeah. Doing what I do.
Got anything else, Kev?
Nope.
All right, guys. Time for Song of the Week. Who would like to go first?
Everybody wants to go to heaven.
Jared?
Yes.
I loved it.
Sweet!
I actually liked it. It made me feel like I was in a Western.
Yeah!
Like a good Western movie.
I think I got it from a
where
Western
it wasn't
movie.
just country nonsense bullshit. It was it actually had a point to it.
Yeah,
I
it's like
liked
it's some just killed a man, riding my horse out of town music.
it.
Yeah. What do you think, Kev?
It was alright. It was alright.
Better than what I thought it was going to get.
But, hear me out.
Okay.
If we go back, I can tie this into one of our movies, and you guys tell me if it fits or not.
Okay.
Go for it.
It should have been used in Forgetting Sarah Marshall as the entry song to the Dracula play.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Ooh. I mean, I could see it.
Yeah, I can't picture that.
See it. Like, I could, like, if I were to, like, sit down in, like, a theater about to watch the Dracula musical, and that song started it off, that would be fucking, I'd be like, whoa,
What the fuck?
What the fuck's happening here? This is pretty cool. And then the rest of it's, like, all operatic. Like, yeah, that's how you reel them in.
Die.
Die. I cannot.
I'm sorry. I just gotta disagree with you guys on that one.
That's
But
fine.
I can see that it entertains you guys, so that's what's important.
I like it.
All right. Kev, you want to go next?
Sure. I believe I had Missy Elliott Cool Off.
You go
All
ahead,
right.
Mikey.
So my thing is, I like the song. It's a little bit more repetitive than it is for my taste, but I do like Missy Elliott. The lyrics were good where they needed to be, but my major problem was that it was too short. It was only like a 2.5 minute song.
Yeah.
You wanted
I
4
feel like it
minutes
could
of
have
that?
been, yeah, like honestly, because I feel like she has more talent than that. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah.
And she,
Fair
the
enough.
entire song, maybe 2 sentences are just her doing her lyrical magic.
Yeah, that's
and I feel like it could have been so much more to it than just a repetitive segments at the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yeah.
But
Like,
it wasn't bad.
I felt the same way. I wanted to hate the song at first, but like, I had to remember. I was like, all right, when I was listening to Missy Elliott, it was all like, dance music. Like, and I'm sure that, people who knew back when she was super duper fly, back in like the 80s and early 90s, they were just like, yo, what the fuck is Missy doing? But that just goes to show she's been in the game for nigh on 30 years and she's evolved with it. And like, I had to give her props for that. And like, when she did rap, it was on fire.
Exactly.
But like, I got tired of, I hate that repetitive shit. Like, it's part of the reason why I can't really listen to EDM too long. But like, I did like it. I liked the song, but it was just like, God damn, Missy, why didn't you just rap?
Yeah.
Like, she
had it. Like, you could hear it.
Yeah, like, because I was thinking it back to, like, you know, like, back when she was rapping with Ciara.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was, like, repetitive then, too, but not as repetitive. Mm-hmm. Like, she would, like, you know, work, baby, work, baby, work. Like, it was, that would be her thing. Like, I get it. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the song.
Yeah, it felt like more like a sample of what could have been better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
No.
All right, Mikey?
So I picked Korn. Bitch, we got a problem.
I favorited it. I love Korn. I love Korn. Like, it's just so undeniably Korn. That's what it is. Like, it's kind of like what I said before. It's like I heard the song before from this same band before, but I loved it. And yeah.
Okay.
Like, I thought, like, it's Korn. So.
Yeah. What about you, Kev?
I still am searching for my song as suggested by Mikey. This wasn't it. Yeah. It was interesting. But I just didn't like it.
That's fair.
No.
Korn is a very
It made me feel like
I'll keep trying.
Yeah. Keep doing it. Oh, but before we close this out, I just had one more fact that I almost completely forgot to mention. And just because Kev kept bringing it back to the old ladies, I want to just put this out there. Most of those old ladies are men in makeup. Yes.
I thought they were younger women in makeup.
They were men.
Yeah, I thought so too.
They were men.
Well,
good
then.
For them.
I second that.
They made it gay.
They made it super gay. I wasn't expecting that. Like, honestly, I just thought it was young women in old clothing and makeup.
There were some young women in there, but a lot of them were men.
But I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Neat. What we got for next week's songs, guys?
I would go first. This actually was suggested by a friend of mine who listens. Shout out to Kimberly. She's a paramedic out here in Virginia, and she is a booze-bending kiddie pool. And she knows what that means, and I told her I'd call her that, and she suggested this week's song. And I actually listened to the artist, and I fuck with it. It's this chick named Ashniko. I'll send you the link for it, but it's Ashniko, and the song is called Cry, featuring Grimes, who, for those of you who don't know, is Elon Musk's wife, apparently. So yeah, that's gonna be. It's gonna. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. One more time. What did you
want
you
to
to
take
call
in
her?
there?
I'm sorry. You said so much, and I was trying to catch on, but it sounded like you just spoke German for a second.
Something about like it really did when he was trying to make something like her last name might have came in German.
Nope. Her name's Kimberly.
It was something about
okay. So
blue kitty, little pool, little kid, blue pool. I don't know.
Bending kitty pool.
Okay, slow down, both of you.
Kiddie pool.
Hold on. Who suggested this?
My friend Kimberly.
Okay, what does she want you to call her?
Booze bending kiddie pool.
Booze binging kiddie pool?
Booze bending, like air bending or water bending. She bends alcohol. Like she's an alcoholic cum slut. That's what you wanted me to call her.
Alcoholic cum slut. Thank you. Yeah, I can understand that.
But no, the term she chose was booze bending kiddie pool. So I was like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Can you
see? I get a different picture in my mind with booze bending kiddie pool because I washed my dog in a blue kiddie pool. So it just giving my dog a bath.
That's way more wholesome than what it actually was.
Yeah,
very. It went 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Yep.
No, we're talking about an alcoholic cum dumpster, apparently.
Yeah! And she's a good friend of mine, and she listens to the show. Hi!
Hi, well, welcome. Thanks very much, cum dumpster.
Thank you.
What was the name of what's the name of the band?
It's a chick. Her name's Ashniko. Ashnikko. I'll send you the link. Don't worry about it.
And the song,
Cry, featuring Grimes.
Thank you.
All right.
It was just a whole lot you threw out all at once, and I just couldn't.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I didn't think it was going to slow things down.
No. It's all like cum dumpsters and shots in the face and alcoholics and bending alcohol. It just is a lot to take in. Donka. Anyway, Kevin, what do you got?
Better.
I got a song by G Denna. And the song is called Black Magic Hour.
Okay.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
That's the witching hour. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. My suggested song of the week, I realized I hadn't picked this band yet. System of a Down.
Ooh.
And the name of the song is... No. Cigaro. Cigaro. Cigaro.
Cigaro. I think I heard that one. I don't think I've heard that one. But this would be interesting then. I definitely haven't listened to any G Donna. Oh, good job, guys. Nothing I've ever heard before.
Yeah,
all right.
Same. I haven't heard of any of this either. Jared, it's your turn, sir.
Oh, I'm keeping it to my last suggestion. We're gonna finish this trilogy, even if I have to do it every time that's my turn. We're gonna do the second part of M. Night Shyamalan's superhero trilogy, Split, with James McAvoy.
I'm down for it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's called Split. It's like, remember how we watched Unbreakable?
Yeah.
This is the sequel to that.
Okay.
And you're gonna fucking love it.
He sounds so hateful right now. He doesn't even give a shit.
No, I think he's really gonna like it because
I was writing it down.
Okay. I didn't think it was hateful. You're fine, Kevin.
I mean, it sounded hateful to me. Like, oh, whatever. I don't care. Fuck these guys and their movies.
These movies are awesome.
I think they are. Whatever. Ready for the fun part, guys?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So if you haven't heard about us yet, we are Kev's Never Seen It. We have a beautiful podcast with beautiful people in it, with a beautiful website that you can beautifully hop on at kevsneverseenit.com. We've got an email, which is kevneverseen@gmail.com. Instagram is kevsneverseenit. Twitter is at kevsneverseenit. And our Facebook is kevsneverseenit. And if you guys want to help us out, get us some coffee, keep us up while we're doing this. We have a Patreon as well.
Buy me a beer.
/KevsNeverSeenIt.
Let me get some coffee.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can get something a little bit fancier, or maybe you guys can make a suggestion to us, and we might listen.
We might.
You never know.
I will. I will definitely. I always listen.
I get recommendations all the time. It's just adding them to the list. Because I have my favorites first.
Yes, of course. You get that power because you get the list first. Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Praise Jesus.
Jared, you're done. Kevin, you should be happy. This is one of our shortest episodes that we've had in a very, very, very long time.
This is
very
true.
long time.
It's been
very
long.
We've
been able to keep it under at least an hour and a half.
It's been a very good while, but we stayed on track. We did the thing that we were supposed to do here, which was make sure Kevin watched something that he has not seen before. So,
our job is
with
done.
that, my name is Mikey.
This is Kevin.
Praise Jesus. This is Jared. Hail him. Hail Jesus.
Thanks for joining us for another great episode of Kev's Never Seen It. We'll rectify that eventually, because Kev ain't seen shit.
He ain't seen it. And he hates it usually.
You definitely didn't want to see this one.